34, 35. I don't know. Fucking lost track a while ago. 30 something. I remember that much.
And we've been playing for 42 weeks.
Oh, so maybe it's 42. Because that would make
No,
sense.
you started Twitch later, remember?
Oh, yeah, that's right. So, yeah, it's 36, 35, 36. So, yeah, you guys are pretty up there. That's pretty good. We won't hit Critical Role 115 episodes, but, you know.
Well, I mean, you don't have a scaled for over 20. That's why.
They don't either. When they hit 100, when they hit their 115th episode, most of them hadn't even hit level 20.
Wow.
Yeah.
The hell did they do for 3 hours?
A lot of the time, they were doing a lot of other small, minor stuff and doing story arcs, stuff like that, and then doing miscellaneous things in between. And he was also more specific. Is what he did was he did it by XP instead of just doing level jumps. So he was really keeping track of the XP. So you know they weren't getting a lot of XP and stuff like that. So it took them longer to level.
Fair enough. I'm on episode 4 and they're already level 9, so I don't know what.
They started at level 7, I think, for Critical Role, because they had already been playing 2 years beforehand. Anyways.
Yikes.
Well, I mean, I don't think they were playing the same ones 2 years beforehand, because, Jesus, I couldn't even do that and only get to level 9 by the 3rd year.
Oh, that's what else we gotta do. Hey, Chris, we gotta come up with voices. We're gonna voice act this shit.
Oh, shit.
Oh, boy. Okay.
All
right, so with those roles... Oh, we'll talk later.
Yeah. Okay, Thrain and Esperini, you guys had just discovered Glenn's body on an altar. You attempted to pick up the sword, and it didn't react well to you guys.
No, I have it in hand.
Yeah, I believe Malin has it in hand.
Yeah, not me.
Yeah, that's right. Malin managed to come through and fight back the save.
However, listening to the voice of reason with Esperini, I suggest we take a short rest while I look around and look for anything in particular. Since short rest is... How long is short rest in this 5th edition?
1 hour.
Up to an hour.
Can I take a 20 for that hour to search?
You can take it, but it won't count towards your short rest. A short rest
No,
is
like...
you have to not be doing anything.
Yeah, like, I don't need any healing right now. So, while they're doing whatever they're doing, resting, I can be searching. That's what I'm saying. Can I take a 20?
Yeah, you can go ahead and do that. Yeah, since you don't need...
Okay, investigation is 10, so 30 investigation.
Jesus. Okay. As you look around the altar, there really isn't much there aside from the herbs and the scents and the various, what you assume were materials for this particular spell, whatever it was. That's really all you see.
There's nothing else in the room at all?
Not that you see.
You
have a feeling this room was specifically just used for this particular ritual.
Okay, so while they're still resting, I guess I'll give them a funeral pyre of whatever I can give them and burn them and send them up to good old Karn, Asa, whoever the hell he... I didn't even ask who he worshipped.
Nope.
He's going up there.
Wherever. Okay. Alright, we'll say the hour passes, you guys get your short rest, so you get a little bit back. If you guys want to roll for your hit points to get back up there, might want to do that.
Do we have any temporary? Because what could I use them, especially without a tank?
Stand by for a second so I can pull that up, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I look at the place where a bard should have been to give us a sweet extra 2d6 now, I think. Oh, no, a d8. And look sad for a second. and then remember that I've been holding an evil mage-killing sword for the last hour and turn back to it. Has it convinced me to try and kill Thrain yet?
What?
Roll a
All
wisdom
right,
save.
so
That doesn't sound like the GM's voice, so I'll ignore it.
everyone besides me gains 13 hit points.
Nice.
Yay.
By the way, I just realized both the guys that I was traveling with aren't here.
Ragnar will be here shortly. You guys had gone into
Welcome
the
to
ruins
Suck.
to try and find the rest of your group anyways. So during this short rest, you guys finally catch up because Malin was smart enough to leave you guys arrows. So you guys find where your party is, and you guys all finally meet back up. So you guys are all back together.
As for your bardic inspiration, excuse me. There once was a maiden from Strawberry Hollow. She didn't tuck much, but boy, could she swallow.
No, if you're gonna do the Jimmy, you need to do it. You need to stutter it, man.
Exactly. Somebody got it. I can't do that stutter. I'll just bust out laughing.
Fair enough.
But boy, did she stutter! But boy, did she...
Okay. After your short rest, everybody regained hit points or whatever. What do you do?
I would lead the search out through the entire catacomb of this place. Yeah, I'll actually roll a investigation this time.
Okay.
Add +5 to that due to my Highlander ability.
Okay.
I'll be watching our
28.
backs.
Okay.
And then I guess I'll do a perception in case I hear, like, wind whistling through the fucking, I don't know, stones or something. There's 22 for perception.
You don't hear anything, and you don't really see anything. Just looks like the way this ruins was set up. I mean, a lot of the you go through several areas where it's just caved in, stuff like that. It looks like they just used the particular area where Glen was as a ritual point. They were probably trying to get further in, but decided it was a waste of time. Thorn, since you want to be in the back watching everybody's back, I'm getting your sheet ready, but you're going to be rolling a perception.
Alrighty.
Let's hope you do good.
Alright.
Huh.
Oh,
I missed.
You got a 6 out of a maximum of 25.
A natural 1.
natural one, man.
Oh my lord. I got
Told you.
sidetracked.
Yeah, you got distracted. So you don't see.
Okay, well, whatever hits me.
Well,
Sleep
seeing
sim.
as how the ruins are a waste of time, I'm gonna be a one-track mind. And you know what that means, everybody.
Also, GM, do you have the attack roll for the mage slaying sword? Because I'm not tucking that away because you said it would destroy anything that's not made to hold it.
It would attempt to destroy in various ways.
Yeah.
It is considered a mage slayer is what it officially is. When it comes across a mage, it is a longsword, so it does typical longsword damage. But when it comes across a mage, it glows the eerie purplish green glow, and it does 10d8 damage to a mage. Other than that, it does.
Hopefully, is not immune to this because that would be great.
Yeah. Other than that, it does normal longsword damage. So a d8. It is considered a magical weapon. It actually specifically is a +4 weapon. So, I mean, it's got that bonus, but the extra bonus is if you go against a mage with it, you can fuck them up.
What did I miss?
For the rest of the party, you hear the one in the back just fall down.
Kerplunk.
I guess dead bodies was too much for him to handle.
I think there's not a problem because he's an assassin.
You notice that all of your weapons and armor and stuff, you feel they're dulled.
Even the Mage Slayer?
Yes, even the Mage Slayer.
I look up and I say, a mother fucking giant eye monster for the third time!
What are we talking about again?
You're unconscious. You don't know. You're unconscious.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
Oh, I'll be sprinting ahead.
Fuck you. Okay, you run ahead. As you get far enough away, you feel everything return back to normal.
Alright. I'll do the awareness again. I assume there's probably a goat fuck of things here now, huh?
Oh yeah, there's quite a few. You're getting 3 aberrations and several undead.
Well, I will re-roll my stealth after I yell it, but I'll say, run! There you go.
Okay, what
And
is
I'll
the
just
rest?
lay here asleep.
One at a time.
That is. Yeah, exactly.
You go first.
I was just asking what you guys do.
I'll just lay here asleep.
Yeah. Let me give you another wisdom roll. Let's say it's been about a round since the last. God damn it.
He's got a 0? Oof.
Yeah, that's gonna suck for him.
Oh God, maybe. Yeah.
You're still asleep.
Okay.
You're still asleep. I was just rolling to see if you break free of what happened.
I'm gonna. You're a mage. No, you're not a mage. You're a rogue. So I will go up and try and grab him.
Okay, you grab him and slowly drag him. That's when you see appearing around, appearing seemingly out of the darkness. Yes, another large eye thing. You call it a beholder.
Do I see it?
You said you yelled run and then stealth and started moving. So unless you're watching behind you, I would say you don't see it.
Oh. I stop and say run, and then I stealth back after I yelled, so I wouldn't get
Okay,
seen.
yeah. So at the same time that he's grabbing a hold of Thorn and kind of dragging him, yeah, you see a beholder.
Well, I guess if I can, I would shoot arrows, but if not, whatever.
You're far enough away, because you have felt the magic return to your weapons. You're far enough away where you could probably try and hit him, but you do recall that every time you guys seemed to try and fight him from the front, it never went well.
Well, considering that I'm far enough away where it won't have any effect on me, I might be able to be fine.
Roll a quick intelligence check.
How far away is it from me?
It's about 20 feet from Thorn, and you're right next to Thorn, so it's about 20 feet from you.
Okay.
It hasn't done anything other than hit Thorn, and now it's slowly moving towards your direction. It's got a shitty movement speed.
Flying in the air, and if so, how high?
It is. Thankfully, the ruins aren't very high. They're only about 15 feet max high. It is floating about 14 feet up. And yeah, it's flying. Thrain, you recall every time you guys started firing any kind of magical thing facing him, uh, it seemed to have lesser effects than it normally would. And since he is facing you, you you remember this. You recall, even if you were outside of its range, or whatever power it had, as soon as anything entered into its range, it lost its abilities. Just to give you a little heads up, you guys have faced him enough times to know that fighting this face to face is not a good idea. You recall you guys had to come around from behind it.
Well, I'm still waiting for them to run. While they're running, however, I'll PM you what I'm be doing. If they run. Sucks if they don't.
Okay. The good news.
Yeah, we're moving.
The good news is, Thorn, Malin, with his lesser restoration, does wake you up.
I wake up and say, "Oh, what happened?
I monster run away, and then I run away.
He's like, "Peace out, bitch."
What eye monster?"
I point with the mage slaying sword casually because it's broken now.
It's not
And then I
broken.
look at it and I'm like,
It's not broken.
should
It's
I
just not
break you
glowing
right
anymore.
What eye monster do you speak of?
As you turn and
Turn your
look.
head.
Yeah, as you turn and look.
I know, but
What?
go ahead.
As you turn and look, you see a giant bulbous creature with a big fat eye, big nasty sharp teeth, and a bunch of little eyes peeking out from all around its head.
What in the abyss is this? Never mind, just run. I book.
Okay, good news is you guys run a lot faster than he can fly.
I follow Thrain and the others.
So we found nothing else in this cavern, correct? Those
No,
ruins?
you guys pretty much found nothing. Malin, make a dexterity saving throw. Oh wait, never mind. Don't roll it. Duh,
Yay.
I forgot. Okay. You guys run. You catch up to Thrain, who seemed to be doing something with the cave.
Get to the entrance. I'll be back. Or I'll be there. Push.
We abandon Thrain. No hesitation.
Okay, you guys head for the front entrance.
Yeah, I think that's the best place for us to go.
Yep.
Okay. You guys get about halfway before you see two floating skulls with what seems like pinkish red eye. One single eye, which makes it creepy.
Out of character, what is this?
I'm not telling you. You'll find out.
Never mind.
It's a floating skull pink eye.
Yes.
So
Someone's been playing
between the two heads,
It's a floating skull with pink eye.
Yes.
so between the two heads, does it only have one eye, or do each of them only have one eye?
Sorry, yeah, I should have been more specific. Each of them have one pink eye. They only have one eye socket in their skull, so it looks like a cyclops head, except where the eye would be, it's just a pink dot, a pinkish red dot, red light.
Maybe it's an undead cyclops.
As soon as I'm done doing what I'm doing, I'll catch up to the party.
Okay. You managed to finish what you're doing. They stopped because they ran right into these things. You come around the corner and you see what they see. The weird thing is they haven't done anything yet.
Okay, so I'm gonna take. Oh wait, no, they're skeleton heads. Is that Ragnar? Hey, Ragnar.
There he is.
Okay, so who's good at fighting skeletons?
Have I faced skeletons before?
You've fought skeletons, but you've never fought anything like this.
I fought skeletons, but nothing like this.
Not really 100% on fighting skeletons, but I'll still hit it like it's my own mother.
I pat you on the back and say, go to it.
You gotta give me a bloody minute. I'll go figure out what the hell I'm dealing with here.
Is it a floating eyeball, or does it have arms
It is
and
a
legs?
it is a floating skull. Both of them are floating skulls. They have a little pinkish, they have like a cyclops eye socket, and then inside of that is just a small pink dot.
I thought you were getting ready to say it was an eyeball. I'm like, there's only one creature I know that's an eyeball, and I'm really not ready to fight one.
We just ran away from one. In
Yeah.
fact, they're between us and getting away from one.
Yeah, these
Well,
skulls are
Ragnar's an idiot. He'd fight it.
these skulls are right in
that.
front of you. Ragnar, since you want to go at him, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy, I have advantage on those. Wait a minute.
No problem.
I'm waiting for it to.
Who are you touching with that, Malin?
Ragnar.
Okay.
I mean, if he's going first, he gets all of the good things.
Awesome. Okay. Ragnar, you have a protection from, I assume, evil, because I doubt he's going to do good. Which means any creature that tries
to.
Go ahead.
Well, protection from good and evil, it just targets everything. It's not just evil.
No, this one specifically says one willing creature you touch.
Yeah, but he's protected against all of it at once.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
So
I'm
basically,
yeah.
he can't protect or heal me or shit like. Anyways, right, alright. Going to do this deck save.
However, it doesn't protect from what was just attacked you.
Yeah, well, he's still raging.
Your speed is now halved for 1 minute.
Alright, so
You
make
also-
the short subby door even slower.
You also can't take
Oh, look that
reaction.
up.
You can't take reactions. You can take either an action or a bonus action on your turn, but not both.
I said, yeah, I do for reactions or attack of opportunity. The other.
Yeah. But yeah, now you
So-
can only take an action or your bonus action. You can't take both on the same turn like normal. So you'd have to choose between which one you do. These creepy things don't play.
I can see that.
So,
Alright,
now that I've
so-
done that, how about we roll some initiative?
Hooray!
So these are two creatures.
I do not give a fuck
Yes.
about anything.
These are two
All
creatures.
right, let's do it.
Thank
I'll
God I've
jump
got
in.
advantage on my initiative as well.
Oh, that was incorrect.
That's it.
I actually rolled. Sorry.
Could
There we go. That's better. Yeah.
that's more like Esperini.
Sorry. Wrong
For some
timeline.
reason I can't.
Alright, give me a second to put your initiatives in.
Let me roll because mine's a 7, so I'm
Yeah, I got yours.
find my 2. Yeah, I'll take that 17, please.
Okay.
Fucking fail.
Can you roll my initiative?
Oh yeah, hold on. Keep forgetting I gotta roll your stuff. Nice!
Can he not get in roll 20 or something?
He's on his phone, so yeah, he can't get into roll 20. That's alright.
I can see my character sheet, but it would take me forever to click on everything. So
I don't
I
mind
prefer
rolling.
Will to roll my guy.
Yeah, actually, this is a decent roll for him, so. Okay, that's who I'm missing.
Make sure.
1 second. Oh yeah,
Son
Thrain.
of a-
Thrain is the one that does not give a fuck.
Mhm.
He's like, fuck these guys.
Mhm.
All right.
38 stealth BT dubs.
Okay.
Also, that gift I rigged is set to trip.
Okay. Oh, believe me, you'll know. There's no question about that. Why is it not saving? Ugh. Me and Roll20 are not getting along right now.
Messed up on you last night, didn't it?
Yeah. Well, it's not inputting in the initiatives, and I don't know why. There we go. Fix that. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anybody. Okay, everybody's good. Alright, it is now officially at top of the order. Thorn, you are welcome to go.
You realize there's 2 Ragnars.
Is there?
I
Got me up
will.
here at the top, bottom for some. Well, mine is 17. Get rid of you for Ragnar, I guess.
Did Sean? Oh, there it is.
I will. Are these things prone to fear?
You don't know.
You don't know.
You guys, nobody has fought these. Nobody has fought these
Yeah,
creatures.
we'll have to
yet.
make like religion checks to even have any idea what the hell they are.
Yes.
Well, they're gonna be
I can do that
here in
for
a minute.
Did you want to do it, or I can?
Oh, sorry. So Thorn is
just
actually
pat.
first. Sorry about that,
Okay.
right now.
Well, you know what? I am going to casually walk towards one and then disappear. How dark is it?
There's torches like every 20 feet, so I mean there's low light.
Could I appear behind it?
Let me check. I gotta check your sheet, see if that can be possible. I think you can.
Pretty much. It's shadow.
Yeah, Shadow
Walk, I
Walk.
believe.
That's right. Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna casually walk and then disappear, and appear behind it and try to shank it.
It's in the air.
Never mind.
How
Well,
far
I'll
up?
take my oath. I'll take out my oath bow and I'm aiming.
Hold on.
And then
These guys are only about 5 feet off the ground.
That's
So
alright.
So
you
can I
actually
reach it?
can try and shank it.
Okay. Well, I will do that then.
Okay.
15 if dash. Or 16.
Shank, and then hide.
All right. I keep forgetting I gotta roll for you. I'm like waiting on the roll.
Right? Lazy.
Sorry.
Fucking, I'm
Hey,
slacking.
man.
Nice. I'll roll
See
both.
what- 6.
Nice. You hit with both, dude. That's fucking decent rolls.
Did I 20 it?
No.
No. 19 and 18.
Oh, good.
Yeah. You just did.
I get
You just did 61 points of damage.
I'll hide into the shadows with Shadow Meld. Or Shadow Mold, I'm not even sure what it's called.
That's fine. I got you.
Anyway, I'll hide.
Okay. I gotta roll your stealth.
Oh, Cloak of Shadows, that's what it was. Unless this thing can
Oh,
sense
okay.
me.
Never mind. Yeah. Then if you're gonna use your cloak of shadows, then you're good.
Okay.
Okay. The first of these skull-like creatures, which for those on Roll20 can read what they are called. For those who are not, I will tell you it's called a Death Tyrant.
Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. You thought a Beholder was bad. These are worse. Okay. Uh, Ragnar, Malin, and Esperini. Give me a second. Each one of you is getting an eye ray at you. Ragnar, roll a. Never mind. You can't be feared, so never mind. You luck out. Damn rager.
Just a ball of angry fucking red fur that can now fly.
Malin, roll a strength saving throw.
18.
Nice. Perfect. You feel it, something try and grab a hold of you, but you fight it off and just shrug it off. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry, Esperini. Dexterity saving throw, please.
All right.
Stop attracting the disintegrates, man. Okay,
Nice.
like that, exactly like that.
That's what you needed.
Such grace.
So the funny thing is, Esperini has now taken. That was the actual one I took for Resilient for level 16.
Awesome. That just saved your ass. A a sickly greenish ray shoots out from this little pink eyeball floating thing, and shoots at you. But you just deftly move out of the way, and you can see as it hits the rocks and stuff behind you, they completely disintegrate.
Ooh.
Ragnar, you're up.
Give me 1 second. So I'm at 234 health. Alright.
Nice.
Thank you, level.
Nice.
And Ragnar can fly, so Ragnar's flying at this fucking bastard while he's raging. Chest hair flowing in the wind.
I'm sorry, I'm just picturing this.
It's beautiful.
Okay.
Hey, the only thing he's wearing is his pants.
Wow.
Alright, reckless attack combined with great weapon master. Same old fun stuff.
Okay. That
Oh,
hits.
that is amazing.
I love that.
34. That's the first attack, so we got one more to go. This poor bastard. 21.
That hits.
So he took 67 points of damage. Right, now extra attack for me
Okay.
as I land on the ground.
Okay. The second one. He is going to... Yeah, he's going to do it. He's going to fly... Fucking 20 feet. He's not going to get very far. He's going to fly straight ahead, about 20 feet. But he's going to put Thrain within his target range. And Thrain, you're going to get 3 shots at you.
Yeah, he can see through 38, huh?
Oh, fuck yeah, I forgot your damn stealth. Never mind.
Okay.
I forget his ridiculous leave the plane of existence stealth rolls.
Yeah, you gotta remember, he's not in 5th edition anymore. He's in 3.5.
Yeah. So, okay, well, unfortunately, the only 3 visible is Ragnar, Esperini, and Malin again.
And I'm making sure he's coming at me. Bring it on, you overgrown dick.
You are the first one
Your
it goes
mother
after.
moan.
Make a
Oh.
wisdom saving throw.
Is this charm, fear, possession?
No.
One thing I'm not very good at. I mean, I haven't selected feet yet, but I'm thinking I'm gonna take resilience and take it for 4.
Okay. Well, you may still make it.
I've got to get lucky. Oh, 1.
All right, you don't
Ouch.
have advantage.
Yeah. That you really.
I got
need it.
advantage on everything else but wisdom.
Hey, guess what? It doesn't affect him anyway.
It's a sleep ray. It does.
No.
Any mind-affecting sleep, charm, And one other, fear and shaken.
From
Anybody
what?
wearing the emblem
Oh
of the Heroes of the
shit.
Hearth?
Yeah. Fuck. Okay.
Emblem of what?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
So
Everyone.
it's
Yeah.
just Ray at him. He squinges for a minute, opens his left eye, looks at it. What the hell are you trying to do? Looking at me like that. I don't swing down that road.
Oh,
Sober. You don't swing down that road sober. I've seen you
sober.
trust me.
That is true. I do need a few drinks in me.
Esperini, make a Constitution saving throw.
I just have to find out what to grab. Because there's no ability score I can increase.
Oh, sorry.
It was a decent roll.
Yeah, I mean it was a decent roll, just not enough.
Quick question: is it necrotic or radiant?
It is necrotic damage. Very good.
Then that would be half, sir.
Okay, so you take half of 29.
Okay.
Because unfortunately you didn't beat the save for it, so you would
That's
have taken the full thing. But yeah, you take half of 29. And Malin, last but not least. Half of 29 would be...
I got it.
Okay. Good, because I can't think that much.
By the way, 1 second. Ragnar, you started the game with 13 extra hit points
Yes.
Yes, 13.
Why did I get 13?
from me.
From
Don't
Esperini.
ask. Just
Just take them.
Okay, I'll add that to my. I'll add that to my fucking 230.
Yeah,
well. As a side note, since you weren't here, Asperini doesn't have much in the way of healing left anymore. Just a side note.
yeah, you guys haven't taken a long rest yet, so...
How much?
13 extra temporary hit points.
So I've got. They're now at 47.
Malin, roll a dexterity... no, sorry, yeah, dexterity saving throw.
This is +2 because I haven't figured out how to make the. Oh, I'm sorry. It's +4.
Okay. Oh,
11 is definitely not good enough, though.
no. You feel yourself slowly freeze, and you can see your fingertips slowly begin to turn to stone.
All right. Can I make a knowledge check to remember how a intelligence check or something like that to remember how long it took Esperini to turn into stone when he got Baylord like this?
Yeah, I'll let you do it.
Sorry, not Baylord.
Beholdered.
Beholdered.
Yeah, I'll let you do it since you guys have something like this before.
I'm taking a result with my feet.
I don't remember.
60.
I turned to Esperini and say, "How long did this take to turn you into stone?"
You can respond. Oh, Esperini grabbed dinner real quick. I'll just say he tells you it didn't take very long at all. Out of character, it takes 1 round. You do have a chance to at the, I mean it. You know, like at the end of the next, at the end of your turn coming up, actually, you will get a chance to re-roll the saving throw, see if you make it. If you make it, the effect stops.
I'm taking Mage Slayer.
Nice.
Fucking spellcaster.
Thrain, you invisible bastard. You're up.
I do 3 that hit my poor buddy Esperini. And I'm using... out of game, are they considered undead? Because I'm using these anyway.
Yes, they are undead.
Okay, thank God.
The floating skull
I'm
kind of
using-
gives the undead feature away.
I was gonna ask. I didn't know, to be honest.
Fair
I
enough.
just
I
knew
mean,
they were
it's
deaf, so,
yeah, it's
you
fair
know.
enough to ask.
Alright, so 3 with the Slayer Arrows of Undead Slaying.
I will tell you they
My
are.
last gift from Glenn.
I will tell you they are lawful.
Okay.
I know that has effect. That's why I told you. All 3 hit. No big surprise.
And then let me roll the extra.
Because I remember we're going to be fighting a spellcaster bullshit. Each side.
With whatever that is.
There's my wine.
That kills him.
Did somebody just steal my kill?
Fury tech, nuke loaded, fired. Esperini, you've been avenged.
Yeah.
Except there's still one left.
Yeah.
That one's mine.
And oh wait, before I forget and get fucking petrified myself. Thank God I have advantage. Alright.
Damn, even with a crit failure, you're fucking sneaky.
Malin, you are up. You really can't do anything.
I
You're starting to
decide I
petrify.
don't want to turn into stone. I decided really firmly. Sort of snap my fingers and give him the finger.
Here's the catch. Officially, you are considered restrained while this is happening.
I do not remember off the top of my head what restrain does to spellcasting. Or
Restrain.
anything.
Well, specifically, since your spell says you have to touch a willing creature, restrain means you can't do that. But I will.
So
I will give you your saving throw.
I can't touch myself, so
Yes.
There's a feat.
Right, because I
that.
walked up to him last time and touched him for that.
Actually, you know what? I'll give it to you because you had one arm down and one arm up. So I'll give it to you. I'll say you're allowed to touch yourself. You just get them, just barely get it, and you are freed from it. So I'll give it to you.
My hand that is up, every finger but my middle one slowly curves to my palm before touching.
Awesome. Okay. Do you have a bonus action? Because now you are free. You have freedom of movement.
I don't have any bonus action, but I am going to just sort of move closer to it and see, like, if the Mage Slayer sword is jumping at it or anything.
No.
Alright, I can live with that.
Okay. Let's see. Esperini, you're up.
So there's one left.
Yes, there's one left. Thrain with several arrows took care of one of the skulls.
And how far away is it from the party? And it seems to only attack at short range, yes?
It seemed to want to get in close for short range, but you're not sure of exactly how far its range is.
Alright, we're going to do the classic Esperini move and try and knock him back 30 feet.
Classic. But hard to. Holy shit.
Nice.
All three hit.
Mustard.
And he moves back 30 feet.
Okay. He is pushed back 30 feet.
And takes that damage, obviously.
No, I was going to skip that.
Hey, I mean, it's no Thrain damage, don't get me wrong, but I mean, hey.
No, he does take the damage.
Cool.
But he is knocked back 30 feet, so good job. Thorn.
Now, are these things using magic, or what
Are they what?
I heard prick.
are magic?
Oh, magic.
I didn't say anything.
Are they
They seem to be... The best way to put it is they seem to emanate the magic rather than use it. Like, they don't cast spells or anything. This is, like, the rays that have been coming out have been shooting out of its eye. And, you know, it shoots 3 rays and it hits 3 random targets. Unfortunately, 2 of your party is stealthed, so the only ones they see are the fuckers who are standing in front of it. What do you do, Thorn? It's now,
I'm going
by the
to-
way, it's now 20 feet behind you.
20 feet behind me.
Yeah. You stealthed right behind it, and all it did, you went invisible right behind it, and you literally watched it get hit 3 times by Esperini's little blast, and it flew back 30 feet. So now it's 20 feet behind you.
Alrighty. I will Shadow Blade. Shank twice.
I get +1 damage.
Can I
Miss.
do that?
Yeah, you can attack it.
I expend a divine power to increase his hit to like +10.
Yeah, that hits then. Let me roll the second one.
Good job.
Yeah, good move. Second one does not hit.
I can only do that once. Sorry.
Yeah, you're good. Okay.
And
You
my
managed-
bonus action, I'll cloak with shadows.
Let me check some.
Are you sure he should be doing his damage with strength and not finesse?
I'm just rolling what he has.
Fair enough.
I think for his other things, I think he has finesse with it. What's your charisma modifier? Never mind, I'll look. I don't even know why I'm asking.
I can't look.
No, you can't use it anymore.
Oh shit.
It goes by your charisma modifier.
I can't use what?
Your modifier is actually 0. Technically, you can't use your Shadow Walk. I'll allow the first one. I'm not allowing the second one.
Okay.
Yeah. You should really read all of that. You're with a 0 charisma modifier, it kind of screws you. Technically, you shouldn't be using it at all, but I'll allow 1 per round. 1 per long rest.
Okay. All right, no problem. So I will.
Run away.
I can't blend with the shadows. Yeah, I will make as much distance between me and it as possible.
Okay, you run towards the rest of your party. You're like, fuck.
Oh, I'm not going anywhere.
Ragnar, you're up.
Alright. As I'm at the base of... am I still fighting the same one, or is this a different one?
This is a new one. The one that you were at the base of died due to arrows being penetrating it.
Alright, I'm going to...
And just so you
Then
know...
I will fly...
Okay, just so you know, it is 40 feet now from you. So...
Alright, so...
And
I
you're
could get
slowed.
just 5 feet from it.
Yeah, and you're slowed. Oh, wait, you never
Wait,
got
does
to
that
do
affect
your...
my flies?
You never got to do your saving throw for the end of your last turn. Roll your saving throw. It is a dexterity saving throw. I forgot to give that to you at the end. Okay, yeah, you're still slowed.
Alright, so I'm going to... My normal speed then, holding a dodge action, and... Oh, wait a minute, hold...
You can either do
How
an
far
action...
away is-
Remember, you can only do an action or a bonus action. You can't do both.
That's what I'm saying, I'm just... in my dodge action.
Okay. So you're just
There's
gonna...
not much else. I mean, moving towards it, guard up.
Okay, what's your normal speed?
Normal, it's 30.
Okay, so you can move 15. Okay, so you're still about 35, about 25 feet away from it. Alright.
Oi.
It's going to fire 3 rays. Again.
Ooh, pick me.
Thorn's getting hit first.
Oh god.
That little bastard was hiding, and now he sees you.
I am going to use evasion as my reaction.
Let me check something.
All I got was fly, a feat, my persistent read,
Huh.
which I'm so glad I have right now because this fucker can't stop.
This is interesting. It is a dexterity saving throw, because it's the same thing that poor Ragnar's going through. which you fail, but with the evasion, you actually dodge it. So it just misses you.
I
That
probably feel the heat off of it.
that only infuriates it. Second ray is right at you.
I can't dodge it again?
No.
Ooh,
No, I'm
Ooh,
gonna
Oh,
uncanny dodge.
shit.
that can't be good at all.
It is not.
That's a disintegration, right?
No, 9 was a
No.
disintegration. What the hell is 10?
He has to make a dexterity saving throw, which I'm going to do right now.
Oh god.
Oh,
Oh god.
Can I uncanny dodge?
well, that you might be able to do. Okay, yeah, you can have the damage that's coming at you. Fair warning, it's 10d10.
Oh god.
Good eye, Mike.
Yep, I'm gonna get obliterated.
Oh no, actually you
That's
lucked
half
out.
of that, so
Half of 59, so we'll say half of, it would be 30, so we'll say 29 points of damage. That's actually, you're still good. Ouch.
Okay.
That knocks you down quite a ways. Oh, you had 13 temporary hit points. Takes that away. So 16. You are at 23 health, by the way.
He's about to get this work.
slowly, stubby legs.
Third
Target.
ray. Third ray. He's a dick. He's going after you again, Thorn.
He's a dick.
Alright, man. Okay.
Oh no, he
Hit
already
me
used it.
again.
He already used that one. Already used that one.
Roll the disintegrate and the first blast again for you.
The 10, by the way, is a death ray. It's not the disintegrate ray. Disintegrate is 9.
Okay, well I'll try to uncanny dodge it again. If I can.
This is a different ray. It's gonna hurt. It's a Constitution save.
Okay.
Of course, he's gonna shoot the door for the station.
Oh, Jesus! You really should not have me roll for you.
You have been
Ow.
pulling tricks out of your hat, one after the other, and then now you reach into your hat and find a rabbit. So what happens?
Ow.
Thorn falls down.
How bad?
You just took 36 points of damage. You are at 23. You are now unconscious. Your next
Okay,
round,
I'm laying out.
the next time I call your name, you have to do a death saving throw.
Okay.
Just letting you know. That ends its turn. Thrain, you're up. You fucking stealthy bastard, you.
I won't use any hunter arrows. I'll just attack it 3 times.
All three hit.
$143. Unless it's immune to cold.
It is still alive, and it is not immune to cold.
Alright,
Yeah.
which one of these fuckers is doing these rays? Because that's my target.
There's only one left, and that's the one in front of you guys.
And I will use my movement to stealth my happy ass over to our fallen mercenary companion.
Okay.
With a 30.
You manage to get there.
And
Unfortunately,
I will
can't do
end my
anything.
turn. Yeah, I know.
You're there, though. See, this is where those this is where the ranger spells would come in handy.
Shove a good berry at us.
Can't. Kitten requires an action. Malin, you're up.
I'll cast Healing Word at the second level, because I'm out of first spells.
It fails.
Okay. I'm entirely out of spells.
What do you do for a bonus
Where
action?
is it?
Or what do you do for your action?
Walking.
I will hold Mage Slayer in one hand and walk forward while drawing out my undead slaying axe.
There you
And I will hit it in the face with that.
go. Okay. Well, it's just one giant face, but I got you.
I choose to not up that just in case we run into undead. I want to turn away
Okay.
later.
Then it misses.
Yeah.
Okay. Esperini, you're up.
Actually, no, it doesn't. It's a 19. I hit it with arrows.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, it does hit. So it takes the 20.
28, 8 of which is slashing. Well, it's slashing magic, undead slaying, whatever that does to a weapon.
Undead
It's
Slayer.
actually 32.
32 damage then.
Okay. It's still up. And behind you, you hear a loud explosion, and the ceiling begins to shake. The walls near you begin to shake. Dust begins to fall down.
I say, God damn it, Thrain, you weren't happy just shooting me in the back?
Esperini.
Question:
Yes.
Where is Titan? We need his big, large ass in here.
We have no idea. He has not shown up. I just have to go without him for now and assume that he couldn't make it tonight.
Well, I'm going to assume that Thorn can survive a round.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not seeing something eat him, correct, with these rays?
No, it seems like whatever the ray was, it put him down, and that's it.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to do my typical attack.
Okay.
Good
This
man.
time, how far is he again?
Let's see. He was 30 feet. He originally was like 10 feet in front of you guys. You knocked him back 30 feet, so he's 40 feet.
So he hasn't moved up and he's still doing his eye attack?
Correct. They are still within range.
Okay, then I will I will not knock him back then. So that way I don't just keep him pushing him farther away than we can attack him.
Okay. That hits. That hits. That does not.
That last one is a 16.
Still does not.
All right, add 4 to the damage on the top two. So 16 and 17. 33, I believe. Right?
Okay. He's still alive.
Jeez.
He is looking fucked up, but he's still
Hey.
floating.
That bastard's mine.
Yeah, he's just waiting for you. He's waiting for you right now.
How far away is he?
30
I could
feet from
throw
you.
my sword at this motherfucker if I wanted to.
I have a question then.
Okay.
So with my attack, who is
No.
the 17 initiative?
That's Ragnar.
Yeah,
He has a
Ragnar.
picture instead of a name.
All right. So since I have the ability, it costs a spell slot to cast a fireball after my Eldritch Blast hits. Can I do that now since I see he is still up, or do you want me not to?
It is still technically your
Save it.
turn. I mean, it's still technically
Destroy
your
it.
turn. So it's up to you.
No.
Hold on. Keep this in mind. Everyone within the blast radius, which is, by the way, all of you, will die.
Is fireball bigger than 30 feet?
Depends on what level you cast it,
Wait.
I believe. Or maybe, hold on, let me check actually.
Fifth
Well,
level.
we wouldn't die. We'd just take some damage.
Yes, but you have one guy laying on the ground. And
Also,
that's automatic.
Some-
2 critical fails.
That's what I'm saying. This one's mine.
Yeah.
Also, some irreverent bastard to set the building to collapse.
You know.
I didn't do it.
Yeah, it's a 20-foot radius
Okay, yeah,
sphere
you're fine.
centered on the point.
Okay.
Since I saw that he took him down, and is anyone close enough to get in that blast though?
If he put it just far enough behind him, I would say you could keep Thorn
Well,
out of the blast
I
radius.
can't say that though. That's the problem, because it's centered on my Eldritch Blast.
Oh. If it's centered
He's
on an
talking
Eldritch
about
Blast,
his
Thorn is in
fireball.
Is he
Thorn is
not
in the range.
20 feet up in the air?
No, then I won't do it. Then I'm not going to put him in risk. Then
No,
that's
he's
fine.
not 20 feet up in the air. He's been 5 feet in the air the whole time.
That's fine. No, then I won't. Then that's
Okay.
fine. I'd rather not cast the spell, but at the same time, if it's going to end it, blah blah blah.
Yeah, I would.
You should give the dwarf haste.
Okay, here comes the scary part. Thorn, it is now your go. I'm rolling your death save.
Alrighty.
Oh. One
Roll
fail.
the
Fail.
better.
You're still around. You still have 2 more chances, and if you get 3 successes before you get 3 failures, you're still in the game.
You're fine.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Alright.
Ragnar, go
We'll go
ahead.
again. Do I finally break out?
Yes, now you finally do.
I'm starting to see the god of assassins in front of me.
I
Yeah.
fly straight at his head.
Okay.
And let's have some fun tonight.
It explodes. It explodes with your first shot.
Oh, he's not done. He's just gonna keep fucking. As it explodes, he's gonna keep hitting it.
Okay. You
He does not like the explode.
you kill it the first time, and then you just beat up its its broken pieces.
Yep. While they're on the ground.
I pick up Thorn, sip him some of my ganja juice of healing
Okay.
as I'm running for the exit.
Okay.
I'm still carrying him until he wakes up. I'll probably still carry his weak ass. Poor guy got ravaged by a death skull.
Ah, they're nasty. They're actually worse than the beholders.
Well, I know. I'm saying he got ravaged. Poor bastard.
Hey, he's the one
Is there
who.
any more?
No, you guys are now clear.
Then
Whatever they were running, whatever you guys were running from behind you, which by the way, Ragnar, you would have known was a beholder. You guys ran from it. Thrain stayed back for a second, said something about go ahead, he'll meet you, and then you guys were running to the exit when you ran into these two. So.
Alright, well, since there's left here to hit, I'm gonna keep hitting this fucking thing.
Okay. Ragnar is
Damn
raging on the
place is coming
pieces.
down. Get him out of here, I say as I round the corner.
I'm going to do a skill check for everybody. Roll dexterity. A dexterity check. All of you.
Not save, or just check or not?
I'm doing just
God
a straight
damn
check.
it. Oh, just a straight check?
Yeah, no save.
Yeah.
Two ones.
Wow. This is wow.
However, I do get advantage on my dex.
Regular roll.
Okay. You guys are working. Unfortunately, Esperini trips and falls flat on his face.
Can I attempt to grab him before he falls on his face with acrobatics?
Roll it. Oh,
Uh-huh.
yeah, you do. I don't even know why about it.
And then you fall on top of him.
Yeah. And it looks all kind of disturbing. Malin, you're tripping, but you're managing to make it. Everybody do one more dexterity check. Straight dexterity roll for me.
Can I cast a spell while this is happening?
26.
A cantrip?
What are you trying to cast?
Guidance. Since it's a straight skill check rather than anything else.
Wait, are we running?
Yes, you guys
Is
are
that
running.
what those
Yes.
checks? Oh, those would be athletics, Ragnar. Because athletics is all like aerobic stuff.
That's true. Yeah, you could do athletics too. Yeah, I didn't even think of that.
Thank God, I advantage on that. Ragnar's not tripping.
Yeah, if you guys want to re-roll athletics, I'll let you do that because he did have a point.
I
Which
thought we were
rolls,
trying to
your rolls are much better with those.
You don't want my athletics roll. Just keep my links.
Alright, I guess I'm carrying Esperini out of here now that Thorn's good.
Not very,
Yeah,
he's
Thorn
not very
gets up, starts running. You guys all manage to finally make it out before you hear, and out of the entrance, just dust billows out. You know, you guys are kind of covered in dust, and you're coughing and hacking.
And that is how we do it in the Heroes of the Hearth.
Are there any, what's the word for it? Undead in sight distance, or do I see like collapsed undead around the place?
You see a lot of collapsed undead.
Like not the ones that we killed, but like further out.
You see a bunch of undead that you guys haven't touched that are just laying there.
I would assume all you see is the ground, seeing as how we're in coughing fits.
Well, I mean, the dust goes away in a little bit. You guys, wipe it away. When you finally do get sight, that's what you see.
All right, there's one more. I suggest we wait till tomorrow, though. Wait, no, there's. Oh yeah, no, there's more. This one right here. It's the last one he has.
You guys do see that the greenish black tower of pillar of light that's been emanating from near the center seems to be pulsing now.
And this is at the main keep thing?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so tall into the sky that you guys are seeing it from your distance. That tells you something.
I have a question. Hang on.
I have an answer.
There you go.
No.
Aww.
No, wait, sorry. Yes, it does.
All right, good. I take one vial out, pass it to all the casters. Drink.
I got spells. Do I drink one?
Just drink. You already drank one. That's how
You're fine.
alive right
Yeah,
now.
you're up and moving.
Oh, okay.
Esperini, you've seen
Every spellcaster take a drink.
Yeah, you guys have seen this thing in action, and you know what it does.
This is the healing ganja juice.
Yeah, the healing ganja juice.
All right, I drink it. What happens to my spells?
Actually, I don't need it.
You guys all, for those who take it, you guys heal fully, and your spell slots are restored.
You're taking it.
Oh, yeah, I am taking it.
If I have to force feed it down your damn gullet, you're taking
Wait,
it.
All right, actually,
didn't cast any spells. He has all his spells back because he
well,
rested.
I do have all my spell slots, but my healing is from a long rest.
No, you have to be right about it. You don't shove it down his. Get the dwarf to do it.
So that would be my question. Since they're a class specific thing, after a long rest, I get my hit pull back for the healing.
The way the godly healing works is it acts like it's a replacement for a long rest.
Sweet. Then yes, I'll definitely take a hit.
You guys have seen it in action, and you know how it works. So as soon as he pulls it out, that gold sparkling vial, you're like, oh. All right, so mark off 1, 2, 3, 4 uses of it.
I did.
Okay.
That's much better then. That makes things much easier. Okay, so is there any fires nearby?
Not that
I think there
see.
was because we got here, didn't we?
Yeah, you guys did appear in one, but the fire seems to have gone out. It was left alone. Nobody tended to it, so it just eventually burned out.
Can we try and make a new one?
You're welcome.
And see how close. Yeah, let's try and make a new one, guys, and see if we can get the Fire Lord to move us closer, at least, to the tower. I know he said he couldn't get into the tower, but at least maybe closer. Maybe.
You want to take out the last spot first?
No, it's pulsing. I mean, I've played a few RPGs in my life. I guess I'll do an intelligence check for Thrain to see if he
You guys
knows
are all
anything about that.
You guys are all welcome to try an intelligence check.
How about knowledge arcana?
Wait.
You can do that, dude.
Intelligence.
Hooray!
You know what? I might smell copper, but I'm gonna do it.
This is gonna be funny.
I'll smell copper.
I'll roll thorns. Wow.
All right, 20 and 19 between Thrain and Esperini.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to tell Thrain, let me see the book.
The book?
The
You
book?
said you found.
Oh, right. Oh, I might actually be able to read it now too. What's it written in?
You have no idea because you haven't opened it up to look at it again.
Okay. Between him and I, while we're asserting what the pulsing death ray is,
Okay.
I'll open up the book.
What languages do you speak? I know Esperini will be able to read it.
My new language, well, Aquian, Terran, Sylvan, Common, Elvish, Draconic, Nemesi, Infernal, Abyssal, Primal, Deep Speech, and Orcish.
What the crap?
Yeah, he's got a shit ton of languages.
Linguist and favorite enemy, my friend.
Yes.
Plus a 4 modifier on my intelligence.
Okay. Unfortunately, you still can't read it. Esperini, however, you can read it. Catch is, you can't speak it.
That's fine. I mean, but so basically, what I'm doing is flipping through this thing pretty furiously, trying to see like the end effect. Like if I can read this is stage 2, stage 1, stage
Okay.
DEFCON 5.
As you're looking at the pulse and flipping through the book, you guys watch as Esperini just mad flipping. He'll stop occasionally, look at something, go nope, and then just keep moving. He'll flip through. You realize you're getting to the back of the book and it hasn't gotten to what you're looking at yet.
Do you have a concerned look on your face?
Yes, as in I think we need to go now.
I start sprinting.
As you flip to the last page, before you guys go anywhere, you flip to the last page. From what you're reading, this is where it seems like he is challenging the god. Whatever god he chose. You guys pretty much sure it's Nathan, but yeah, that's what you're thinking.
We need to go right now.
Wait, if he's challenging
just a
a
second.
god, I'm right here.
No time for joking. We need to go right now. And you have never seen Esperini more serious not dealing with demons right now.
All right. But I need like 5 seconds and hopefully the assistance of the fire god. Take no longer than that, I swear.
Start doing it.
As you
I'm running. I'm already gone. I'm running. I got time for that shit.
Well, I mean, we're how many miles away?
A lot.
We light a fire first and ask. And the first thing I ask is, can you get me a fire in sight of the last ruin?
You get no response.
Oh, he's been blocked somehow. That's annoying.
Can we see this keep? Like, from where we are?
No, it's way too far away, and it's currently surrounded by this greenish, purplish, blackish, pulsing light.
How far can I see from here? Like, can I see those trees in the distance?
You can just barely make them out. I mean, they're long distance away. Your guys' eyesight is only so far. I mean, you can make out that there are trees in the distance. That's about it.
Is it because of the darkness?
No, it's just because
Sorry about that.
It's just because normal eyesight. I mean, when you're standing outside looking at something, how far away can you see? How far before it looks like nothing. I'm allowing a little leeway and saying you guys can see the trees. I would normally say you guys could only see up to the lake.
Right. I have no way.
I pull out the mirror and ask to look outside the castle grounds.
It doesn't show up.
Keep, whatever it is. Alright, well, I tried everything in my power.
The best I could do is open another arcane gate, but that's only 500 feet.
Yeah, see, we would be able to tackle that by the time you casted that. So, I'm sprinting.
Since we're starting off, like, here in the ruins, and we'd have to go through the forest twice and the lake, would it be possible to go faster if we went down this way and then up through the empty spot, rather than going through the forest and the lake, which we don't have a vote for?
How in God's green earth are we going to sprint 400 miles?
You haven't seen Lord of the Rings?
No. They walked into Mordor.
No. Remember when they
I'll
were
look at
chasing,
Thrain and I'll say, is there anything we could ask for from Selena? Any of
Well,
the...
I tried. I haven't got an answer from
I
Professor
was
yet.
waiting for everybody to stop.
Oh.
All of you feel a strange tingling sensation, and each and every one of you see giant bat wings come out of your back.
Oh,
God
say no more,
damn
fam.
fucking sorcerers.
Yep, I'm flying.
Yep. See
Fast speed.
Okay.
I pretty much go into the air,
Okay.
following these guys.
All right. You guys take to the sky and begin flying. You know, normally, even with with some flying creatures you've seen, they don't fly that fast. For some reason, it seems as if you're crossing a lot more ground than you should be.
Well, that's good. Considering that they're bat wings, I'm gonna take a wild guess and say Nathan did this because he's like, oh fuck. So I'm gonna make speed as fast as I can go.
You guys fly over the first forest. You fly over the pitch black giant lake. You guys are now crossing over the secondary forest. It's the vision, this giant pillar of light is now becoming more and more clear, and you can see. You actually still can't see the keep. The light is actually blocking it, but specifically, you can see the light goes almost to the edge of the trees.
This is probably a big mistake, but I'm flying straight towards it.
Okay.
I'm sending you a message, by the way, real quick, Will.
Okay.
I don't know if I can make an Arcana on it to see if that's a good idea, but
1 second.
a natural 20.
One second, the door.
Yep.
What's this guy's name again?
Which one? Something has to do with asshole. Anus. Rectum. Regnum. That's right. That's all I... Rectum is his official name. According to Thrain.
That sounds.
Alright, sorry about that. There was a door.
No problem.
You have no idea what will happen trying to fly through this. It's highly magical, that much you know, because you can tell just by the way it is and how large it is. However, yeah, you really can't tell. I mean, even with your good roll, and that's really a sad way to use that, but...
I have a question
Enter.
about my divine intervention spell. The thing where I just ask my god to help me. Is it possible that he can ignore spell range limits if he does intercede? Or does he have to follow the spell as per written?
Sorry, ask it again.
I want to know if I can ask, if I ask Karn, if I do my roll 1d100, and if you hit your level, you can get your god to cast a spell in your favor. Can he get outside of range limits? Like, can he cast the spell on something I can't see, but he can see?
What specifically would you target?
I want to cast Earthquake on this last ruin over here.
I'll allow you to try.
Alright. I hold up the Amulet of Karn and say, Karn, please, I need you to cast this terrible spell and bring ruin to the last ruin of this madman.
Hesperini, I
God damn it.
Doesn't work.
Oh, that was worth a try. And I tuck it away.
You do feel Karn's presence. You do feel it strongly with you, and actually, all of you notice that your deities, you can feel their connection very strong attached to you. You're still not sure where the bat wings came from, but you're not arguing because you're flying like freaking, you're flying fast as shit. But you do feel the bonds that hold you to your deities stronger than ever. This is probably the strongest you've ever felt them.
All right, so there's just the four of us.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right?
Yeah,
That's
because
three.
Oh, right, because he doesn't have a swap because he's not on Roll20. Who do I like the most? Ragnar, me, and I point going any mini money mo between Esperini and Thorn, ending on Thorn Esperini and saying, "You, me, and Ragnar all have Death Ward."
Don't cast it on me.
Yeah.
Okay.
We all have no.
Death Ward.
Then I cast it on not Esperini, Thorn.
Okay.
You don't die once
Yeah,
for the next 8 seconds.
you get one free death, and then everything else costs you.
Get out of death free card.
Yes.
I fly screaming like a banshee straight into the fucking light.
I follow.
Okay.
Screaming con.
As you guys begin to
I'm
fly.
gonna hold on. I'm actually staying back until I watch them.
Okay. As you guys begin to fly towards this pulsing light, you can feel the hatred, the anger, the lust for revenge just emanating from this, this giant pillar, period, as you get closer. Thorn, you see it because you're not with him. You can see a grayish gold light surround all three of them, and they pass right through.
Okay, so does that mean the Death Ward wore off?
No,
Thrain did not
Or
have
they
Death
actually
Ward.
went through it?
you just watch them fly straight into the pillar. They're
Said
gone
3
now.
of us.
Then
There's
I will
4,
follow.
right?
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
four.
4 people made it through, and only 3 people had Death Ward.
Okay, I will go right through then.
Okay. All right, you fly right through. You see your partners flying straight towards this giant citadel. You can see down below, massive battle all around the place. Thrain, your forces have arrived. This is one hell of a battle going on.
Well, 2 things. 1, I'm pissed that he killed Glenn, and 2, he's fighting a god now, which means his sacrifices are complete, so he probably killed my woman. I don't give a fuck about anything else.
Okay.
I'm looking for that son of a bitch.
Okay. You don't see him on the battlefield. You see miscellaneous undead. You name it, it's there.
Primeval awareness. I'm going for the biggest freaking anger blip thing that I got.
You find 2.
Going straight for him, just screaming.
Okay.
Dive.
You guys watch Thrain as he stops for a second, concentrates, and then he seems to get target lock and goes straight into a dive, straight towards the citadel. What do you guys do?
I follow.
Okay.
I whip out my bow as I'm coming in, and I knock 3 arrows. I'm coming in that motherfucker.
Oh boy, here we go. I'm following too.
Okay. Do the rest of you draw your weapons?
Mhm.
Why wouldn't he?
I'm
I'm
just.
here to kill this fucker.
I know. I'm just asking. Okay.
I've had my weapon. I'm foaming at the get-go.
You did, and then I'll look at everybody. What if he gave? What if this guy? I don't know if this is metagaming or not, but what if this guy gave us the bat wings to bring us here because he knew we'd come?
Meh.
Kill him.
They don't seem to care. They're still going straight on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Head on
If I
in.
could rage, I'd be raging.
Here, I'll make you this deal. Kill him, and then we'll ask him.
As you guys
I
begin
can
to.
see that being.
Go ahead.
I can see that being his final fucking death question. You will never. Why did you give us bat wings? Or did you give us bat wings?
As you guys begin to fly down towards the top, you can see a massive hole in the roof. You can see what looks like a Dragir battling a Lich.
As soon as I'm in range, I'm shooting 3. While I'm charging at him, I'm like flying at him. I'm loosing my arrows and then just smashing into his ass.
Before that happens, I cast True Seeing on Thrain, just to be on the safe side.
Okay.
So if I can do that, that'd be pretty fucking cool.
Okay. As you look at both of them, one is no doubt a divine being. That's Nathan himself. The other one is obviously Regnum.
Yep, like I said, within range. This is how I'm doing it. I'm coming in screaming, the Peregrine Falcon. As soon as I'm in range, about 500 meters or so, that'll give me like 3 seconds. I fire all 3 of my arrows off and then just fly straight into the center.
Okay. As you guys are just coming in through the hole, you see Regnum. You see his hand pull back. You see a spear appear, and you see him shove it into Nathan.
Okay.
He really should have been death warded.
Yeah. Of all the people to death ward.
Still waiting.
So do I see this?
Yes, you guys all see it since you guys are flying in. It's very obvious. You see the spear into Nathan, and you can see Nathan begin to shrink.
I will
Actually-
scream at everyone that's flying and say, friends, I have communed with Blaziel while we were flying. The only way to stop him from becoming a god is for us to, and he pauses, sacrifice ourselves to contain him.
Oh, I'm game for that. As long as I get to hit him
This
first.
is not a light decision.
Who is Blaziel?
So anyway, I'm 380 years old. I've got maybe 20 years left in me. I'm
Blaziel
going
is
out
the
with
god
bang.
of light.
I'm going out with a big bang.
I have an idea. Hold on. While he's saying that, I have a rifle here.
You were coming through really scratchy on my end.
Give me a second.
There we go. By the way, I just posted who Blaziel is.
Yeah.
But Ragmar's letting you know how he feels. He's already old enough. He's been on this earth. He's got maybe 10, 20 years left.
Thorn, you hear this?
To sacrifice ourselves.
That's what Esperini just said, is the only way to truly trap him is to sacrifice himself.
From what I've been told.
Okay, well,
I think outside of the box.
Yes, you do.
does
Fucking
that
bastard.
include all of us? I mean,
Yes.
can one actually stay back?
Yes, all of us.
And I continue my screeching hell scream
What
straight
did
into
we
the
get
tunnel.
ourselves into? What did I get myself into?
Saving a
I
word.
haven't even
When I cross over, I'm killing Glenn again.
I'm killing Glenn again.
No, but I don't know that. No, yeah, I'm gonna kill Glenn when I'm gonna haunt his fat behind. But
His dead corpse.
well, no, I don't know that Glenn died. So I just close my eyes and say, well, I'll go down in history as maybe they'll count me as one of the heroes of the Hearth.
I'm gonna fly up
Crap.
to him, pat him on the shoulder. Don't worry, I'll buy you a drink on the other side.
As you guys begin
Better be a good
screeching,
one, and I fly in.
okay, as you guys begin screeching, and you see Thrain grab an arrow, you see him quickly take out a small, very familiar, sparkly gold vial, and you see him dump it onto the arrow, and then you see him pull back and fire straight into Nathan. You watch as
What is that?
Nathan's form
That's,
stops shrinking and begins
that's how we have
growing
to
again.
that.
Oh, nice.
You can see,
And I am
yeah,
coming in full force.
yeah, you see Regnum. He looks and he seems surprised. You see him shove the spear in even more, and you hear him say something, but you're so far out of range, and you got so much wind whipping by you as you guys are dive bombing him. You don't hear what he says, and you can see.
Can I read his lips?
Uh, what you get from it is it's some kind of spell.
I mean, I'm going in at terminal velocity. I should have hit this guy like 5 minutes ago. I'm not
Well,
kidding.
what I'm doing is, as all this is going on, this is what you see. This is what's happening. So basically, at the
Is
same
this
time you guys
man?
begin diving, you see Nathan and Regnum fighting, and then you see Regnum stab him. You grab an arrow, pull it out, which is going to take you a second because if you're going at terminal velocity, you are not going to be able to do that.
Mhm.
So you will have to slow down for a second to do that.
Well, I knocked 3 arrows.
Yeah,
I mean,
I will give you the 3 arrows ahead of time. You fire, and you see them just hit a magical shield around Regnum. Yeah, he was prepared.
okay. Well, I guess it'll take a second, and as soon as I see it hit Nathan, I'm going back to charging.
Okay.
Straight
While
dive.
I'm charging, I'm going to look at my sword. Here's the monster I promised you. Then look back up at the Mr. Lich and say, "Yo, she bitch, let's go."
She bitch. Okay. The 4 of you dive in. Or, sorry, 5 of you. I gotta get this right. 5 of you dive in headlong, straight at Regnum. Nathan is fighting back. You see him punching. You see him start clawing at the Lich. As he gets one more hit in, all 5 of you collide straight into Regnum, and you all go flying across, across the floor. You guys are probably knocked, you guys probably skid, tumble, and all kinds of other things. A good 60 feet, at least.
I attempt to right myself using acrobatics.
Okay. I will give you guys a chance to roll your acrobatics to see if you can come out of this.
Oh,
Yeah, roll mine.
it's not one of my strengths. It is a deck save, but it's not a deck save.
Woo!
It is based on dex.
Esperini!
I know, look at that. Okay.
I got
You guys actually, I mean, you're hurt. You still, I'm gonna say, speed you're going, the impact, and then the rumble and stuff. You did roll out of it, but you're still gonna take damage. Take 10 points of bludgeoning damage due to just the sheer impact of it.
Oh no,
I know it's not a lot, but
not for Ragnar. It's
Okay.
Regnum, however, just took a shit ton of damage. Because you guys all hit him at the exact same time and flew him back. He went, in addition to the 60 feet you guys knocked him, he went another 100 feet and slammed against the wall. Nathan blows by you guys like well, you guys are sitting still at this point, but he blows by you. You just see a blur, and then you see Nathan with the spear. You see him stab it down into Regnum. You hear Nathan, now!
Well,
I'm
get
headed
3
for-
of my frickin' arrows, my Slayer arrows, and just shoot them all at once.
fuck it. All 16 movement speed runs straight at him. As I'm running,
I'm-
look at Nathan, be like, "You better save some for me."
I'm gonna double dash, and I'm going to pretty much shank him with all my might, just screaming. "Ah!"
I'm going to try and plane shift him straight into hell.
Doesn't work.
Wouldn't it be called?
Ow.
I am actually hold. So before I do this, let me ask this: if I hold to see if any of these things hit, can I then do my action?
Yeah, I'll allow that. This is going to be more cinematic than actual. You have to worry about rolling or anything.
Yeah.
I'm going to say you guys
so I'll
hit
wait
them or
and see
whatever.
what they do first.
I rolled. I can't attack. I have to pull 60 just to get up to him.
Yeah, you're hauling ass. You're running your little stubby legs as fast as they can go up to him. And Nathan has not moved. He's holding the spear, and the spear's like straight through the chest of Regnum and into the wall.
So he's a lich, right? I'm gonna look him straight in
Yes.
the eyes, like, "I've come to demand the surrender of hell."
Should I
So
roll
does
my
he?
attacks if it's
Yeah.
cinematic or no?
Nah, it's going to be pure cinematic. As your attacks go, whatever barrier he had before is not there anymore. You see the 3 arrows pierce into him. You hear him scream in pain. He's holding on to the spear that Nathan has in his chest, and he's trying to pull it out.
And I will then
Fair.
take my spear out and scream in Blaziel's name, "Go to your final resting place, you unnatural beast," and I will stab him in like another spot. So now he's trying to fight off too.
Okay.
Oh, thank God! I thought you were talking to at me. I'm not unnatural.
No, he's talking about Regnum. Thorn, what do you do?
Like I said, I'm going to double dash after he gets his spear in. I guess that'll pretty much pin him down. I'm going to pretty much Assassin's Creed shank him, like do this like Spider-Man leap and shank him like right into his head or something.
Okay.
I'm
Ragn-
screaming like, "Ah!"
Ragnar, what do you do?
Since I finally reach him, right before I swing him back, I've never fucked something older than me. This'll be nice. And start taking swings.
Okay. As each one of your weapons connects, you see light emanate from each of the strikes. Esperini, as your spear hits, you see a goldish yellow light just pour out, and you can already begin to feel your essence begin to dwindle.
Just keep holding it in.
Thrain, every arrow you fire at him, now that he's target practice, every arrow you fire, every time it hits, you feel a little piece of you seem to diminish.
Meh.
You're like, fuck it, I don't care. This bitch.
I'm about to use my damn Chaos Weave emblem to Dimension Door above him, and as I'm falling onto him, just shooting arrows into his fucking face. I do not give a shit.
That works. Okay.
And there's lots of Ragnar to go around. So.
With each hit, just for cinematic, I'm not gonna have you actually do all the rolls and stuff. With each hit, 50 points of your health are dropped. You guys are literally sacrificing yourselves in order to trap him.
So I can hit him 5 more times.
Oh, you can hit him. I mean, you guys keep hitting, but every hit that you connect, every stab, every push of that spear into his chest as well, just seems, it seems to be sapping your life. But you notice that every single hit, every push of the spear, every arrow that goes into him, you see his form shaking and beginning to crack.
My last arrow, I say, for Sarah. And pop.
For my last blow, I drop my new magical undead slaying axe, and I pull out the axe that I started with. At that, I woke up with in my hands, and then I just bashed into his skull.
Okay. You watch Thrain drop. You watch Malin drop.
As I hold the spear into him and I know I'm dying, I want to take the book that he had and combine it with my book that I got from Blaziel and destroy them. So that way this knowledge cannot be reused later.
Okay.
Nice.
Esperini falls, but as he falls, you see 2 books just burst into flames.
Yeah, they literally almost like two antimatter and matter colliding, and they just kill each other.
Thorn, as you make your last stab, you can, it's taking every bit of effort you have just to push this blade back into his skull, but you know you have to. As you make that final push straight into him, your body goes limp, and you can see that his head is now cracked wide open. You can see just souls begin to escape. Ragnar,
I fall backwards, like letting myself go with just a purpose, like a smile that like I finally have a purpose. Like I finally found a purpose.
Ragnar, as you take your final swing with the axe, it's taking every bit of your effort just to swing it. Or, yeah, every bit of your weapon.
Warple sword.
That's right, your Warple sword. As you hit it for the last and final time with the last bit of strength you've managed to acquire within you. You hit it. You can see it cuts open his chest. You can see as his chest pops open, thousands upon thousands of souls come shooting out. And you get a little, and you have a little smile on your face as you fall into the eternal sleep.
Good fight.
Peace begins to descend upon Fortis as Regnum and his followers are defeated. The heroes of the Hearth sacrifice themselves and will forever be remembered throughout time. It is said that if one wants to search, one can find their legendary weapons. Still, in the now defeated body of the former Lich Regnum. Congratulations, guys. You just ended the campaign.
Yay.
Good.
They
That,
killed the book.
all
That was the
happily
thing I was really wanted to do.
I was hoping you would.
So bittersweet for me.
Can we say round 2?
Oh god. Poor Titan.
Yeah, poor Titan. Thrain, you do end up being reunited with Sarah on the other side. Esperini, you finally get to see your god in all his glory. And you see the large temple he has in his realm. And he welcomes you with open arms, and you are given a place of honor. All of you are given a place of honor amongst your individual deities.
I forgot who the god of the assassins were.
Give me a second. I forgot to.
Like I said, first round's on me.
The weird thing you guys do learn is that you can cross the plains to see your friends. You have a feeling you guys are the only ones who are given that capability.
Well, I'm bringing a cask of ancient dwarven ale with me. And great cuts.
Ghost Thrain. God help everyone.
So did all the
I didn't
souls
even
go back
realize
to
that.
the people that were in this town so they came back alive, maybe? Or in the whole continent here?
What happens is the souls that were freed were the souls that he has killed over his time. They were trapped within his body. That's how he was gathering power. Is every time he would kill someone, he would take in their soul. The specific spear he had, the one that Nathan used to help pin him in, that spear was what was sapping the souls from everybody. And all you did was finally release them and allow them to go to their respected deities.
Okay, good. His body was his own phylactery. That means we don't have. That means Nathan is going to go searching through the building.
Correct. Yes,
Go for Loth. That's the better god to go with.
Yes, his body was the phylactery. That was the catch.
I was actually thinking we were going to find the phylactery and break it or something.
Yeah,
Nope.
I had a good idea we wouldn't find it.
I wasn't going to make
That
it.
guy's got a big fucking ego. Making his own fucking body a phylactery. I'm gonna hit him a couple more times when I see him again.
You won't. You've destroyed him.
So one thing I would ask of
Yes.
Plaziel is say, we need to make sure that this place is not accessible to anyone. For what we found was just one piece of what could have been many to get him to this point.
Blizzion nods.
So I don't know which gods or gods would have to help with this, but it needs to be done.
Wait, can we see his god, right? While we're drinking?
Yeah, you guys can intermingle. You guys are the only ones. You notice other spirits, other, former heroes or former
walk up to
everybody
this-
don't even have that power.
I'll walk up to this.
Thank God. I'd be stuck with Thrain otherwise, because we're both carnies.
Yeah, I'll walk up to your
I'm
god
going
and be like,
to
Is there any way you can transport my stubby ass, downstairs so I can find a certain lich? I owe him a couple hits.
He's gone.
Damn it. Right, a drink then.
I'm gonna walk up to my allies and say, man, now I need to pull up my character. What's my character's name? Actually, not Thorn, but
Tarlin Zalvir.
say it one more time.
Tarlin Zarvir.
Okay. I walk up to him and say, my friend, since I was born. Well, no, hold on. Let me rewind that. Since I became an assassin, my former master gave me my name, and I haven't used my name in a long time. I swore that I would never give it to anyone but those I call friends. I never found friends until I found you. My name is Tharlan Zarvir.
So tell me it's not Chronon.
It's not Chronon.
Yeah, it is.
Plot twist.
I hate you.
Yeah, major plot twist.
Alright. I'm going to offer a drink to these two bastards.
To the
Join me
heroes
in
of
a
the Hearth.
toast. Aye. Here's to cheating, stealing, and fighting and drinking. If you cheat, may you cheat death. Steal, may you steal your woman's heart. Fight like a brother. And if you drink, may you drink with me.
I'll raise up my beer and say, well, we can't manage the first one anymore. I'll take a sip and say, I need to talk to my friends and family. They've been waiting a disturbingly long time for a chat. You're all welcome to visit.
Everyone I knew is over here.
300 years is a damn long time.
I've got family members over here that I'd rather not see, so let's go see yours first.
Well, they're probably in a shit place, and if they're not, you can be like, you know, I did save you, god of undeath and torture and evil. You could, do me a solid.
Well, I'd rather not deal with one of my ex-wives.
Yay.
I'm sure her arse is here somewhere.
Hey, it's until death do you part. You're not a married man anymore. You're a free man.
She still scares the shite out of me.
You guys are made aware of a brand new minor god that has come into the Pantheon. You all know him as Thrain, the god of archery, rangers, selkies, and island folk.
But he can't even give his people magic.
He can now. He's a
Real
god.
His ego's gonna get bigger. Just watch.
Thrain doesn't have an ego. I never had an ego. Except when Titan was around, because fuck that guy. Big,
Sorry,
bumbling leaf.
I have something called shit in my throat.
Titan will be with you, by the way. I will inform him.
You died.
Sorry,
Taking
Titan.
his nose.
You died beforehand.
So one thing that Esperini would then like to do, since he found out that Thrain is now a god, is to see if I can start, since I'm a warlock, start putting information out there of all the thing about Thrain. So maybe his following would grow.
Okay.
Thrain, if they know the real Thrain.
Well,
There was that time we were fighting life or death and he hid. And there was that other time we were fighting life
think of
or
it
death.
as a presidency run. You don't need to know everything about the candidate, just the parts that make you want to follow him.
So he's a god now, right?
He's considered a minor god. He is a minor god
Is it really bad if I say
He's a minor god under Karn.
this? Is it bad that I want to fight him?
No. But he doesn't
God,
have.
I thought
But
it was just me losing my mind.
But he doesn't have titles you want.
I don't need a title. I need a fight. I did get a good fight out of that late chase, but now there's so many things here I could fight.
Oh yeah,
I'm a
Karn.
little aroused. Wait, can I get aroused? Go look down at my hammer.
Weirdly
You okay
enough,
down there?
weirdly enough, you can. But
Oh,
when you guys visit Karn's place is basically one giant fortress, where practice battles and real battles go on all the time.
As soon as you arrive there,
I
I'll
think
give you a hug. I want to pick the dwarf up off the ground with a hug.
No, but it picks up. Alright, just this once. Wait, you said battle? Every
Yeah.
day?
Karn's fortress is full of fights. That's
Oh
what
yeah.
it's about.
I think I just might pick a different god for now on. Go in there, let me go in there. I'm gonna be wiggling my wee little legs in the air because I'm fighting every day. Oh, that gets the blood flowing. If I blood there is it astral juice.
Welcome, Ragnar, to the halls of Karn, where the blood flows as thick as the ale.
Oh, and it's gonna be flowing. Who's first? And he's gonna just run straight in.
Just to let you guys know, if you had chosen to go to the third ruin instead of go straight to the Citadel, you would have missed it, and Regnum would have become the new god of the undead.
Yeah.
Well,
We had no time.
I fell to group pressure then.
So what was in the other ruins? Anything?
Sarah's body.
Oh fuck no! Oh, that would have been bad. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Yes, this is why I just wanted to bury the whole thing in earthquake.
Yeah.
Don't have to go in there. Just earthquake. Boom. Let's go.
Yeah. So one thing that I don't know if you do you want backstory ish now, like as far as what people would be doing afterwards.
Yeah, I would like some, we'll do one at a time. If you guys need some time, we can, do one more session of just basically your guys' backstory of what happens now that you guys are in the realm, in the Pantheon. Well, at least with your
You know
deities.
what Ragnar.
Yes, we all know what Ragnar is doing. But, I mean, we can either do it now if you guys have a general idea, or if you guys need some time, we can say next week will be that time. Plus, it also gives you a chance once we get all that done, because it won't take very, it shouldn't take too long. Once we get that done, we can start working on like our session 0 and having discussion about what the next characters are going to be, and kind of the backstory, because it will be exactly 653 years into the future from where you're at now.
Holy.
I'm
poop.
willing to do back series now.
Yeah, I'm cool to do
Yeah,
mine as
I'm
well,
up
but
for it.
I have to use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. Um,
And if you guys are okay with it, if you want me to play a barbarian again, I can go with barbarian.
it's up to you guys.
I don't. I don't really care what you play because he did say it's gonna be roleplay heavy, so have fun with it. That's what old man and I are doing. We're really going for flavor more than fighting power.
Yeah.
Okay, so Esperini is old man, right?
Yes.
For this entire time, I thought it was you, William. I was like, oh, William, old man this whole time, but no, it's Esperini.
No, I'm next, old man. In the age category, it's Esperini first, then me, and then the rest of you guys.
Yeah, see, I'm only 37.
Yeah, so Ragnar's right below me, and then the rest of you. All right, so who wants to go first?
Well,
Wow.
since mine's probably the simplest. It's just every single day, all day long, since he's got endless amounts of rage in him. He's trying to fight as many people as he humanly so they can.
Okay. You do realize that you don't actually kill them. You just defeat them in combat, and then they go. But yeah, you have a ball. You are definitely in your element and in heaven, with your, just pure battle all the time. And then you drink a lot at night, well, you drink a lot whenever the hell you just want to stop and drink. You never get tired, so, like, you could truly battle for eternity. But a lot of them battle for a while. They do mock battles, they do real battles. And then when they're done, they all get together and drink a lot and then go back to battling. it's pretty much a continuous cycle of that.
Yeah, that whole battle for eternity thing, that would actually bring a tear to his eye.
First time you
The
all
only,
saw
there's
Ragnar cry.
one other, only one thing has ever made him that happy, and that was when his first child was born. Beyond that, yep, just straight fighting for eternity. You have no idea. He's literally crying right now as he's getting things.
You guys do know that the history books will record the sacrifice that the heroes of the Hearth made in order to protect the world. You guys are eternally immortalized, and in the city of Montan, a statue is built that contains all the heroes of the Hearth, even the ones that didn't last as long.
Okay, I have two important questions about that.
Yeah.
First question: are our names on the statue?
Yes.
Sorry, 3 questions. Second question: does it last all the way into the future?
Yes.
Third question: I'm called Thrain in the new game. I
You
called
son of a
it.
Wow, somebody's gonna be worshipping his god. Thrain worshipping Thrain. Let me guess, you're an archer?
No, I'm going to be a bard.
Danger.
I'm going to be a bard.
Interesting. Okay. I mean, we could always say that your
I guess
character
I'm
was
good.
named, out of respect for the,
Yeah.
the new
My
guy.
family is a family of fine, powerful warriors, and I'm a bard called Thrain.
Oh, so that's what you're going to play in the new game?
Yeah, apparently. Okay.
Yeah, does everyone know what they're playing, out of curiosity?
Oh, I'm not. I can play anything, so I will fill the role of whatever's after pick. But I've been playing for 27 years. I can fit any concept. I could be a regal noble knight. I could be a barbarian.
It will be,
Anything.
like I said, it will be a bit more RP heavy than this one has been. I mean, there was a lot of RP in this. I mean, you can't say there wasn't. There was a lot of RP in this, but a majority of what's going to be happening is more going to be RP focused because I like the story concept. So there will be some battles where we actually do initiative and combat and stuff like that, and then there will be other battles where I do just the cinematic, and I'll allow you guys to describe what you guys are doing in the various, what you guys are doing in process of it. So it will be a mix.
So it's like 75% RP, 25% combat.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, sounds fine with me.
Yeah.
Fine with me.
I guess I'll go next.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay, Thorn.
Does anybody want to go before me? I mean, like, mine's a little.
Yeah, go for it.
Now we're good.
Okay, this is up to you, Will. Since I can cross into the natural plane and everything, I am going to start training elite if I can.
No, not the natural plane. You guys can only cross the various Pantheon realms. You can go from one realm to another within the Pantheon, as long as they are associated with your, compatriots. So you can go to Karn's place, you can go to Belazil's place, and then you can whoever Ragnar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
okay.
you
I
can't.
thought
You
meant
guys cannot
the-
touch the prime material plane. That is one thing you guys are specifically told by your individual deities. Is that, and Thrain, you learn it the hard way because as soon as you become a minor god, you learn there are a lot of restrictions, and you understand why the gods didn't interfere more during everything.
Yep, and that pretty much shot my idea.
Sorry, man. I mean,
Oh, it's okay.
you can basically. I would allow you to whisper sweet nothings to somebody to have to someone within the assassin ranks and have them start their own organization based off your beliefs. You can have them do that.
Okay, that's what I was thinking of doing. I was gonna maybe try to give ideas to start maybe a League of an Assassin in Thornton's name. Is he mentioned in the Heroes of the Hearth, or is he just
Yes, he is.
briefly mentioned?
Everyone is mentioned in the Heroes of the
Okay.
Hearth. The stories of the Heroes of the Hearth goes from their very creation to the very end. So anybody who's crossed their paths and become a member or those who have earned their place, like Thorn did, by sacrificing himself at the end. Your stories are all in there, and your backstories are all in there. So, like, who you were before you became a member of the Heroes of the Hearth becomes revealed.
That's awesome.
Power of the gods, man. ASO definitely granted that for you guys.
Then I will try to start a League of Assassins that is like really secret, only known to those that are the part of the assassins, and they're so secret that they're never mentioned unless there's you join the ranks, I guess.
Okay.
And it's not the most creative idea, but whatever.
Hey, there's a slot open for Assassin God, man.
Yeah, there actually
Yeah,
is a
I'll go
spot
for
open.
it.
If
I'll
you
go for it.
if you ask, I don't even know the closest god for that.
No,
They're
it's the one that
lawless,
I
right?
follow.
Strike doesn't have it. No, Strike is not an assassin god.
No, it's not Strike. It's the one. It's the god of misfortune, I think, or the goddess. I'm not even sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
Michal,
yeah,
Michelle.
Macau. He's the god of misfortune, mischief, chaos, thieves, and assassins. Somehow you become the new god of assassins. You have a feeling ASO had some involvement in that one.
I will be more than happy to take.
Basically, ASO goes, "Fuck you, dude. You're not doing anything with it. Let this guy handle it."
I will take it with a smile on my face, and I will become the god of the assassins.
There you go. Now you have a little more say.
And then I will train. Well, I will help Divine interfere with a guy named Ezio and start the Brotherhood of Assassins.
Oh, I was waiting.
Ha 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 ha.
You know that ego I was telling you about? I think it's gonna get any bigger.
I see you were worried about me. I am humble.
Yes. Yeah, Cyric is my favorite because I like doing. I know it's gonna sound weird, but I like doing like Jester style character. Use Charlotte.
I am altering the DT lineup, so Thrain and Tauren will both be listed as the gods, so, just so you know.
Oh, Cyric.
Awesome.
Well, any of the other gods that are in the other realms are allowed. I'm just not going to put every single freaking god that there is out there because it's just pointless.
Is this going to the Sunday and Thursday games?
No. Different time, different thing.
Okay.
This is only for this game. It's everything that happens from now on will only be for this game.
Understood.
Okay. Who wants to go next?
I'll go next. The first thing I do is I challenge Ragnar to a fight.
Okay.
Challenge
Make a wisdom save.
Challenge who?
Ragnar.
You fight Ragnar.
Yes.
Make a wisdom save.
Make a wisdom save, Ragnar.
Alright.
With advantage.
You
Wow.
cannot move.
Why is this?
I pick you up and I drop you outside of the ring, winning.
He whole personed you.
Oh, aye, but after it gets off, we're still gonna fight. I don't use ring rules. Those are for cowards.
Yeah, and you beat me up because if we go axe to axe, you have like a million more hit points than me.
Yes.
But I keep that first victory. That's mine.
This
I
this isn't the
dismiss.
freaking Royal Rumble.
I dismiss the hold person.
Oh.
Well, I win now because someone cheated in your favor.
Oh no, he cheated in your favor. As you see Ragnar start cracking his knuckles.
They'll hold on to that win.
God. I'm not a god. Nobody does anything in my favor.
All right. After
Anyways.
which,
I won't use my axes, I swear.
Okay.
Just use my face.
I head out, and I basically just talked to everyone who I knew back before I died. Um, my family, the other priests of Karn that I knew, the high priest of the old Karn before, time skipped. Can I go to hell?
No, you are not allowed
Damn it.
access there.
I wanted to kill things in hell forever.
No.
Since that is forever denied to me, I
Yeah.
will
Obliterate him from the game.
work happily under my god Karn and his minion Drain.
You are granted.
Who I call
You are granted
minion.
within Karn's realm a seat of respect and admiration. So anytime you pass by, you are given the Karn salute, which is the hand across the chest and the head nod. So you are given respect by all of Karn's followers. You may not be a god, but you are given the respect of basically a god itself because of what you've done.
I give it back to everyone except Thrain, who I give it to quickly and then I rub my back for all of eternity.
Why is everybody hating on me?
Shut me back.
I didn't do
I'm
it.
sorry if this is a bit. This is getting a bit much, but yeah, this is how I go about just teasing you forever.
Fair enough.
Okay. Who's next? Only two left. Y'all pick.
I'll go last.
Well, Thrain, we already know part of it. What's the rest of it?
And for me?
Yeah, for you.
So basically, one in every 1,500 Selkie children will be a shark.
Interesting.
And I will talk to you about a monster creation
Okay.
later on.
Okay.
A shark made of fire. That is
Jesus.
a death machine.
Okay.
Freaking street shark.
Also, for celebrating the lives of my fellows who have joined me over the years. When they die, if they die, when they die, I don't know where everybody is. But there's going to be a final heroes feast for everybody. Yeah, I guess everybody who was in the Heroes of the Hearth or fought with them
Okay.
up in wherever Karn puts my little realm of whatever I do.
You're still in his
If
realm.
so,
You're still in his realm. You just have a small, little pocket realm to yourself, which you learn
Yeah,
you
that-
can control. You can shape it whatever way you want.
it is an island with dragons flying around. If dragons like me enough to join me after they die,
That's allowed.
and yeah, that's basically a makeup of the island I was not born on, but taken to, and
Okay.
yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Esperini.
Okay, so I will tell Blaziel I do not want to be a god. I do not want to be known as. That's not his thing. However, since as I'm aware of, I'm one of my kind as a celestial warlock, I want to spread this knowledge for others to possibly choose a more light path instead of mostly dark, which most warlocks go through.
He agrees.
I do not want to be known as the person who started it. I do not want any notoriety with it. Just that what I have done, others should be able to do as well.
Okay.
And that's really the. Oh, and the only other thing is the. Oh, Jesus, I have to get my notes out. Hold on.
Honestly, I was not expecting to go this way tonight, just so you know. I thought I'd get at least one more session in before the final battle. But no, y'all want to skip straight to it.
The only other
Pulse.
thing
Hey,
I
I was
will
just following your
ask
lead.
is that going way back than when I first started, when we visited the Dwarf King of Boulder Fist,
Okay.
The young dwarf that helped us to take us underground, named Angus Boulderfist, that he gets something amazing from Laziel.
Okay.
A swell guy.
That's it.
Okay. Awesome.
And just study, just do everything he can knowledge-wise or anything like that to help out any of the gods, but mainly more light ones he would prefer.
Yeah. Oh, you find out that the Pantheon has a massive library. Everything is there. You can die. You are
Oh, yeah.
literally in heaven at this point.
And to make sure that remember how I said that this area gets sealed off or something to that effect to where no one can just pillage and find more pieces of this.
I have an idea. May I speak?
Sure.
I pitch an idea to Aso himself, and now since I'm a little god, that Esperini become the librarian.
He agrees.
Esperini will agree to this only if his name is not mentioned, just the library. He wants no notoriety of being a god.
I mean, you're technically not a god, you're an associate.
Well, you know what I mean. In other words, I don't want to be.
You know what I'm gonna do? Just because I'm me, since everybody likes to give me shit, I'll just spray paint Esperini all over that motherfucker.
Whatever. But yeah, whatever I can do to help is fine. I mean, I just don't want to be a god of X because I would much rather do my research, all that other stuff, blah, blah, blah.
Yep. I would recommend that you are charged with holding the secrets and being the gatekeeper of knowledge, so that no one being or person can have too much knowledge.
Sure.
Fitting, I think.
Sorry, I'm just checking over the list. Yeah, okay. Esperini is forever known as the librarian.
Yeah, so you don't have a name, you're just the librarian.
That's cool.
The doctor occasionally comes and visits, talks about not having names.
The librarian, which I put in parentheses, Esperini, becomes the keeper of knowledge and secrets.
Does this also change his statue? So when they make the statues, it says librarian instead of Esperini?
No, it keeps it as Esperini. It doesn't even mention that Thrain becomes a minor god. Just becomes common knowledge. Good news is when you start the new game, magic will be a little more accepted within the world because of all that happened. There will still be parts of the world that will shun it and not like it. But in the major cities, magic is no longer frowned upon. It's tolerated, I should say. More so than it was before.
Oh yeah, where's Glenn? Did we get to talk to Glenn? Now that we're all dead, or is he mysteriously absent?
You guys actually find Glenn. Where did I put him? I gotta think again. He did follow a deity. Give me a second. Ironically enough, you find Glenn with Dritos.
Doritos.
Yes, Doritos.
Yeah, that's been brought up.
So now, are these gods going to be the list we get to choose from the next game?
Yes. Everything I've added is like everything we've talked about and those who have become gods and whatnot. I've put on the deity list. If you check it out now, it does list all of you. It even lists Esperini as the librarian.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Thrain's up. Yeah, Thrain's up there. Tarlin is up there. So yeah. Awesome. And we're going to end a little early tonight. I'll hang out for a little bit if you guys have some discussions you want to do. We can sit and talk about what you guys want to play or whatnot. I think I set everybody up with a secondary sheet. If I didn't, let me know.
So are we off stream now?
No, give me a second. We will be actually.
Yeah, I have
So
questions.
saying stuff for the new thing early.
Yeah. Thank you, players,
Don't
for
give
playing.
too much away. We have prior
Yeah.
ears.
Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for the new campaign that will be coming out. Probably we'll be doing a session 0 next week, which will hash out some minor details. Other than that, 2 weeks from now will be the very first session, unless we change our mind otherwise. Good night, all.
Remember, the librarian knows what you're thinking and doing, so be careful.